Yo, it's Falco Black, Heroes of the Carter Guild. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Now, this is our motivational episodes. As you guys tune in, you know we bring it all. We bring funny skits, we bring motivational Mondays, we bring momentum Mondays now, and we also bring our motivational Mondays for you guys, whatnot. So think of us as an anime show. You know, sometimes it can be funny, but when that adversity comes and a fight scene comes, it's time for us to build you back up with a motivational speech and whatnot. So a little bit about me. One thing I like to do is I like using connections from anime to inspire people, motivate people. Reason being is because the shows that we watch today have some subliminal messages, some real messages that we can relate to in the real world and can help us in the real world. So if I get a little bit passionate through these videos, that's because I have a passion for anime and I have a passion for motivating people and keeping people motivated and whatnot. And also I'm a past football player, so I'm gonna get a little, if I get a little antsy and whatnot, just bear with me. I got a lot of passion for this and I don't want to keep my motivation to myself. I want to share it with others so you guys can push past your limits and strive to your full potential. So this episode today is called Going Gohan. The reason why it's called Going Gohan because I want to give a little parallel between Gohan when he went Super Saiyan 2 against Cell and how you guys can relate that to your own lives. As we watch that, we know that Gohan was struggling against Cell. Goku saw that Gohan had a potential to beat Cell and whatnot, but we couldn't see that. Cell Jr.'s kicking up on everybody, and Cell just wanted to get that beast out of Gohan. He wanted to get that hidden power out of Gohan that we've seen for a while. We've seen glimpses of it. We've seen it against Raditz. We've seen glimpses of it. We've seen it against Garlic Jr. We've seen glimpses of it. We've seen it against Frieza. We've seen glimpses of it. One thing we haven't seen Gohan do is manifest that power and keep that power. It's just like a spark plug. It's just quick. It just goes with the moment and then he's gone. Just like the narrator said, every time we seen this power manifest from Gohan, it was there for a second and gone for the next. And it's kind of like what we do now. A lot of us are inspired. A lot of us are motivated. But we're motivated temporarily, meaning we believe that we have a goal that we want to chase. But by the time we try to chase that goal and we see how tough that goal is, we say, you know what, maybe next time, maybe tomorrow. And then maybe tomorrow turns into a bunch of tomorrows, turns into 5 years ago you said tomorrow in every aspect like that.
It is a secret we have known before Gohan could even form words in his mouth. Through fights with Raditz, Garlic Jr., the Ginyu Force, and even Frieza, we've caught glimpses of the child's explosive power. But like an explosion, it always vanished with the moment. It couldn't be controlled. Until now. At last, the beastly power has been harnessed. Gohan has awoken. Now Cell will battle a warrior 11 years in the making on the next Dragon Ball Z.
So I'm talking to you guys today to give you the tools to, similar to Gohan, to go even further beyond, turn Super Saiyan 2, having that will and having that grip to dominate, just like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan did. Now bear with me because there is a parallel to the real world compared to the anime world with this concept. So the first thing I want to talk about right here is, and I have my notes right here, so you guys, if I look off the screen, you know why. So the first thing I want you to do is harness your potential. And how do you do that? I gave you guys an example of that. Garlic Jr., Frieza, Raditz. Those are examples that Gohan showed what he had. He showed the potential of what he can do, but he didn't keep that. One thing we need to figure out is how do we keep that? How do we harness our hidden potential? This is our latent quality. As I mentioned to you guys, we all have the ability to chase our goals. We all have the ability to do what we want to do and dominate at it. But it comes down to who is going to continue to do that. Once somebody gets a taste of motivation, are they just going to be happy once they get to where they want to go? Or do they want more of that? Do they want more success? Do they want to keep moving in a positive direction? Or do they just want to show a hot flash of it? Just like Gohan did in the beginning. But it has to come a point where this grind has to push you past your limits. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. I'm going to get into that even more and whatnot. Next thing is going to come down to is how do you let your situations affect you in a positive way to reach your goals? Example I'm going to use for that is, as I told you guys before, Cell Jr. is beating everybody up. Cell beating everybody up. Cell's trying to get this dog. And the definition of a dog is like this monster that's inside you that's going to make you push past your limits and go even further beyond. Cell wanted to get that dog out of Gohan. And yes, as soon as he got that dog out of Gohan, he regretted that. In this, I'm talking to you guys right now. Use your situation. Some of us don't like the situations that we're in right now. I'll give an example of me. A lot of you guys that watch me probably came from the same circumstances as me. Some of you guys want to change for the better. Some of you guys want to be successful, not only for yourselves, but also for your families. Some of you guys putting your mother as the front burner for the reason why you want to be successful, and you don't like the situation that she's in right now. So similar to those Cell Juniors that was beating all the Z fighters up and Gohan not liking everything that's happening. You remember what he said? He said, Cell, tell them to stop that. And once Cell didn't listen, that's when Gohan said, you know what? I'm not liking my circumstances. I'm not liking this situation. And I can't defeat my situation unless I dig deep right now until I find that dog that's within me. I had that dog against Garlic Jr. I lost that dog. I had that dog inside of me against Raditz. I lost that dog. I had that dog inside of me against Frieza. I lost that dog. But right now, against Perfect Cell, I gotta find a way to have that dog and keep this dog, because if I don't have that dog inside of me, if I don't have this grit inside of me, that means everybody up in here going to die today. If you don't have that dog inside of you, if you don't have that grit inside of you, how are you going to change your circumstances for the better? How are you going to get your mom out of the circumstances that you want to get her out of? Yes, I am making a connection today from the anime world to the real world. And one thing that I like about anime characters that I kind of do not like about us as humans is when an anime character put their mind to something, it don't matter. Yes, some of the stuff is all magical and whatnot, but when they put their mind to a goal, they do not care what anybody else has to say about it. This is about Gohan, but the best example I'm going to give you guys is for anybody that watched Black Clover. Asta, the no-powered Asta, no mana Asta said, I'm going to be Wizard King. It don't matter who you is. If you tell him he's just a low-life commoner from out of nowhere, he don't care about that. He still have the goal and he still have the grit that he wants to become the Wizard King. And that's the problem with some of us now. We have a goal, and the next day, if it gets too uncomfortable, we don't want to keep that goal anymore. You need to develop that dog inside of you in the situation that you don't like and decide, how am I going to change this for the better? Like I was saying, I'm going to keep repeating it. Gohan ain't like the situation that he was in. Cell Jr.'s beating up the Z fighters. Everybody's going down. They don't know how they're going to survive this. Gohan, you gotta dig deep right now. You dig deep in the past, but you didn't keep that power. But you gotta dig deep right now and change the circumstance for the better. You gotta dig deep right now and change your circumstances, anything that you don't like right now, for the better. And continue at it every single day of your life. Not just stop because you get successful, because that's another example I want to talk about. Gohan did go Super Saiyan 2. Then he got cocky, yes he did. But until he realized in Dragon Ball Super that he had to protect two people, two of his family, his wife and his daughter, that he decided that I gotta take this road to survival again. Yes, and that can happen to us as humans too. We can become successful, and then once we there, we don't know what the top feels like anymore. We're comfortable where we at. We have to continue to stay hungry. Get that dog inside of you, get that Super Saiyan 2 mindset inside of you, and decide to keep moving in a positive direction. I have one more note for you guys and whatnot. How to surpass your limits and keep surpassing your limits. This is kind of related to what I was saying the second time around, but just bear with me. Gohan did turn Super Saiyan 2, as I said to you guys, but he fell off later on. He got comfortable with his schoolwork and everything like that. I'm sorry, Gohan, but once you raise a dog, once you raise a warrior, you always got to keep that inside of you. You always have to be prepared. Just like us in reality, us in real life. Once we decide that we're going to chase a goal, we get that goal, you have to understand that you're not the only person trying to chase that goal. Asta's not the only person trying to be the Wizard King. Naruto was not the only person trying to be the Hokage. You got to understand that there's 1,000 people chasing the same goal that you chase. How do I get that dog? How do I become successful? And how do I stay at the top? You turn Super Saiyan right now. Cell is that knocking at your door. Yes, I'm using the anime reference to run your life right now. Cell's knocking at your door. All the adversities go down. You want to make a change for the better for your mom. You want to make a change for the better for your family. You want to make a change for the better for yourself. But Cell Juniors are stopping you from doing that. Cell's stopping you from doing that. So you better do what Gohan did, and you better find a power within. And once you get that power, just like Goku said to Gohan, you have to use everything that the circumstances is doing to you wrong in life, and you have to make that your power to continue to move in a positive direction. As I said it again, yes, I just used anime to motivate you guys. Some of you guys are going to be motivated by this. Some of you guys probably won't be motivated by this. But I want you to go back, I don't care, go on YouTube and look up everything that was said in that scene from start to finish. Look up how Gohan's demeanor was when he seen that his circumstances couldn't change because he ain't had enough power to stop it. Look at everything that happened when he saw what happened in Android 16 when he got crushed in the face. Look at everything that happened all the way up into the Kamehameha challenge when Goku said to him, you have to use everything that Cell did to us wrong and make that your power. And use that in your life right now. You don't like your circumstances, get up and get ready to change it every single day. And when you finally become successful because you change your circumstances for the better, it don't stop there. You continue to move in a positive direction because, like I said, you want to be the Wizard King of the real world. You want to be the Hokage in the real world. You want to be successful in the sports world. You want to be successful in the business world. You want to be a successful scholar in school and everything like that. But you have to understand that there's ranks in everything you do. If you're comfortable with just being successful there, just know somebody's knocking on that door. Cell's knocking on that door. You need to find a way to turn Super Saiyan 2 and go even further beyond. Because you can't take this anymore. I can't take my circumstances no more. I can't take the situation that I'm in anymore. And be ready to change that to a positive direction. Guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video and whatnot. I need you guys to subscribe to our YouTube channel, as well as, add us, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all our social media platforms. Like I said, we're going to give you everything. We're going to give you the motivational messages. We're going to give you funny skits, whatnot. We're going to let you guys know that 2020, the Carter Guild is taking over. You guys know that the great content comes here, and you guys continue to enjoy it. I'm glad you guys keep following us. We really appreciate you guys from the bottom of our heart. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Like I always say, not giving up is our magic powers. Like it should be your magic powers. Hit the stop.